Welcome back to another episode of Dad on Money. I'm Stephen Williams, and I'm a financial advisor, and I own the accounting firm, The Small Business Accountants, and we're here to help you achieve your financial goals and protect your finances as well. Today we are talking to you students. Students, you've got an interesting situation because your income really isn't income. It's most likely debt, or could be debt, or part of it is debt. So money that you've got coming in is student loans. Guess what? You got to pay those back eventually. So you got to look to that into the future. So that student loan money coming in, that really is all your money, unless you've got some parents that like to kick you a few bucks here and there. But that student loan money coming in is your income on your budget. And now you got to figure out, because you don't get that necessarily every month, some might be just an upfront amount, some might be monthly, but a lot of the student loans are going to be upfront amounts. So now you got this big dollar value upfront that you've got to make last over 1 or 2 semesters. So make sure you budget appropriately, because if you blow that money in the first 2 months, what are you going to do for the next 2 months? You can't even live off mac and cheese if you've blown all your money. So you got to look into what your spending is on an ongoing basis. And if you've already done a semester at school, look at that semester to see what your rent was if you're not living at home, what your eating out is, what your going out is, what your maybe supplies for school for different labs and stuff is. You really need to budget all that stuff out so that you have a clear understanding what that looks like, so that your money does last to the end, especially if you have to travel home at the end of the semester. You want to make sure you got enough money at the end there to be able to get home. So make sure you look at all those details. And even though that student loan is for your living, really, if you can still save some of that money, that'll help in emergencies, and it'll be there for the future to pay back that student loan. Because, hey, hopefully you're going to be able to get a scholarship so your next semester is paid for. And then you can use some of that money that you're saving to pay back that student loan when you need to. So just keep those things in mind. It's a little bit different situation as a student because you're going into debt, and that debt is your income, but you're going to have to pay that off. So make sure you study hard, pass your classes, get a good paying job after so that you can pay for those student loans in the future. No pressure, right? So now that you've all been pressurized with all this student loan talk, keep in mind there are other options to receive some money while you're at school. And it could be part-time job. And maybe it was the part-time job that you had in the summer, that maybe this past summer you really didn't save much, but this next summer you probably will want to save a bunch of money so you can supplement your income, your student loan income throughout the rest of the year. Or working as a teacher's assistant or anything else on campus. So there's lots of different options there. Other scholarships, grants, look into them. Try to get them. Study hard, get those scholarships and grants that might be available to you. Don't rely on your parents to find those types of things because they've got no skin in the game. This is all on you. So do your research, talk to people that have, finished school or are finishing school to find out maybe what did they have for grants or scholarships to see which ones you can apply for. So make sure you look into that stuff so that you can relieve some of that pressure at the end of the day.